Damos gracias a Dios. We give glory to God in this opportunity. God is so good. We are right now thinking about the circumstance, the situation we have in life. Right now is he is with us, a friend. He he is in one circumstance. This started around 2 years ago. Tell us what happened 2 years ago.
Within the past 2 years, I started to. I feel like I was learning more um, about myself, about specifically with my place in church. At that point, 2 years ago, um, I just started to feel like I was learning more about applying what I'm learning from church. But from there till now, learning and applying and seeing the result of it, it's not fitting in with me still being connected to the church. So now I go there and I'm seeing more benefit outside of the church in what I'm learning and applying here.
When
But
he say out the church, it's not in the world. He's talking about another group. He's right
yes,
now is going to meet with another group and different person. And right now, the church, he don't receive what he expect to receive, but in another group, he receive more teaching, learning, and practice. And now he's in this situation, what to do. Is right?
correct. Yes, yeah. So my thing is that if the years that I was in the church, I moved different levels the way I saw it. I started out, as a believer, just kind of learning, going to Bible studies, but then the church asked me to lead a family group. Then they would ask me to lead a Bible talk. Then it got to the point where they would ask me to teach classes on parenting and marriage, and um, so as the levels went up, I'm receiving the benefit. I'm learning, applying it, and then, and like I said, 2 years ago is where, at that point, I wasn't feeling. There was. It's not like I had done everything, but I had led in different levels. I had led different groups of people. I had led different Bible talks at church events. Everything. Of course, I've served and did other things too to help the church. But in this other group now, in the past 2 years, I've learned more about studying myself and my mind, and not being on those first levels of, like I said, of church. I've started to feel like I had hit a plateau, and then once you hit a plateau, you start feel like you're going in circles. You hear the same lessons. You're you're just kind of going over, and it's not like you know everything by heart, but you're not getting much more of a benefit out of it anymore. So the question is, now I have another group. I'm getting a benefit from that. But when I go back to my church service on the weekend, or the midweek service, or sometimes there's another group session where it's just men or whatever, stuff like that. And the question that I have for myself is, what is the benefit here anymore? I'm not seeing it. So I don't. I also don't feel comfortable that I'm learning in this other group, and then I just leave these people behind.
What to do? Do you know what to do? The answer?
Uh, yeah, I have been told because we have two legs, don't climb two trees, and that's simple, basic math in my personal experience. Um, in the case of receiving, you want to go where you receive. Jesus says, "Come unto me, and those who are thirsty, those who hunger, everything. We come to him expecting to receive because he's the author and finisher of our faith. And when you do come unto him, in the way he presents himself, he fulfills. He really fulfills your every need.
But do you know it's possible to climb two trees at the same time?
Two trees at the same time?
Yeah.
Uh, If they're close enough,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly,
yes, yes.
exactly.
If they're close enough,
You can clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
Right.
That's it. Depend the distance.
Correct. Correct.
That's why you need to be specific.
Yeah.
You can clean 2 trees. They are far,
Right. Right.
but they are close.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
You,
can
you, you can manage. I'm sure you can
You see,
manage
right?
together. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. The situation right now here is so simple. It's easy when you know. 2 years ago, he was going to church and learning, but when he he got to visit another group. He started to learn more and more and more. What happened with him is he feel compromised with the church, and this group, he don't wanna remove him from the church because before he going to church to receive, now he need to understand he need to go to church to give, but in different view, different platform, and different intention and different purpose. You see what I mean?
Yes.
When Jesus make a miracle, uh, he never came to take out people from family for marriage. He came to change the people to be better in the marriage, better in the family, and better in the church, better in your job, better what you do, better in your own life.
Right.
What happened right now is you need to understand what you need to do is you need to go to speak with the another group, the person in charge, to tell what you feel, what you think, what your situation. And now he will explain you and he will tell you now your position in church is different. It's not to go sit down. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to practice what you're learning in this group. Because in this group, you don't have the right now the opportunity to teach, to share. Because this group you go to learn. But in church, you have the opportunity to teach, to share, to practice what you're doing. Do you see?
Yes, I see. I see that.
And that's
I've-
the same your family. You see, what happened is right now, your family need to see you are different. And sometimes they don't understand you. Because what happened, they see you in church, how you operate in church. But now you are in this group, and now you're learning more and more. And what happened is you need to understand when you come into your family, you need to understand you need to be a Clark Kent, no Superman.
Right.
The problem is some people they wanna be a Superman in the family. They don't need a Superman. They need a husband, they need a father. Simple like that. Is possible for you to be a father in your family? To be a husband in your marriage?
Yeah.
Don't try to be Superman.
The thing is that I agree, and I can see what you're saying about how my role changed, but in the moment when I'm with the people, whether it's at my church or with my family, I'm going. It's like a feeling of like being alone, like I don't fit in, unless I like they.
Yes, they don't feed you like Superman. But if you act like Clark Kent, you will fit with them. This is the problem with a lot of preachers. And not only preachers, it's a lot of problem with a lot of professionals. Let me give you one example. The doctor is the director of the hospital. Everybody call doctor, doctor, doctor. If he go back his home with the mentality of doctor, he destroys his family. Yes?
Yes, I can see that.
If he go with the white,
All day he's the boss.
all day is a boss.
Yes.
All days he give order. Everybody obey, submit, yes, 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 yes. And now if he go with that mentality to his house, he destroy the family. Because there you need to say yes to the wife. Sometimes say, oh, give me the plate. And he will be, because mentality a doctor. It's the same with the lawyers. All the professionals, they had these issues. That's why they divorce. Because nobody explained them. When in the house, the family, they don't need a doctor. The wife need a husband. The children need a father, not a doctor. Only when something sick happens, something medicine happens, they need a doctor, but that doesn't happen every day. This is the problem. I had this problem with the general. This general had 1,000 man, they die for him. They jumping, when they jumping, they jumping. But when he go home, he had the mentality general. Destroy the marriage, the family. And they say, why this happened? Because you need to change your mentality. Here you are not general. The wife does say, hey, general, come on.
Yeah.
You think that, oh, the son say, general. No, say daddy.
Right.
But if he don't switch, he not renew his mind, he destroy everybody. That's why the people in the street, they destroy everybody because they are doctor. Yeah, but you're a doctor in the hospital, here in the supermarket. You're a customer, you're a buyer, not a doctor. Expect in your hospital, the people, they know the protocol in the hospital. But now you need to follow the protocol in the store. Oh, I am a doctor, I need to be first. No, that is there. But here, supermarket, you need to make a line. No matter you're a doctor, engineer, I don't care your position. But if you don't renew your mind, you destroy everything. Do you understand now?
Yes, I got you.
Don't destroy your life. Don't destroy your marriage. Don't destroy your family. Learn to be who you are wherever you are. Learn to follow the protocol. Don't try to be a doctor in church if they don't need a doctor. Don't try to be a lawyer in your marriage. Don't try to be architect with your children. Just be a father, be a husband, be a human being. Learn how be you. Don't pretend. And learn to switch your position, your job, your profession, and don't mix it in the marriage, in your family. Be blessed. I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.